must escape. Let's get you hobby to relate. Something less conspicuous. Won't take up too much time. Something less energetic. For what's I've got to mind. I won't be too persistent, cause I'm not that way inclined. See this one for me. Look at the VCLT. Six is fitting. Hands get shaky, eyes can't see. Having trouble my 5 feet. 4151603. And the missed call is all not over. How many animals business see? I said, oh dear. My luck really does seem to be running thin.
How are you doing, VC, vinyl community? Hello. Yeah, we're experiencing rather unseasonably gorgeous weather here in Britain at the minute. 20 degrees outside, perhaps even more. Gorgeous day. I'm stuck in here doing a video. There you go. Can't win, can you? Yeah, Madness Live came through with one of the Sunday rags years ago. You got one CD 1 week, the following week you got the other CD. Brilliant Madness Live. Anyway, music finds and buys. Oh, that's better. Yeah, a few albums to show you, and I've got some VCLT as well, which we'll deal with at the end. So yeah, first off, X-Ray Spex, Conscious Consumer. This was originally released in '95, and Laura Logic on saxophone did return to the fold for this album. This is a, if I remember right, it's 20. I've got some bloody notes somewhere. What have I done with my notes? There they are. I do apologise, VC. Yeah, originally released in '95. This is a 2023 reissue on clear vinyl, and it was reissued again this year for Record Store Day. It came out on a picture disc, and I was interested in getting it. I was going to go against everything I've ever said about Record Store Day. I know I'm a Judas, but I found out this was coming out on picture disc. It's their second album, their second release, X-Ray Spex, Sophomore, I believe the terminology is. And I thought, shall I, shan't? Oh, go on then. But it would have meant me getting up at an earthly hour, about 45 minutes to an hour's travelling. More than likely having to queue up with other people outside this record shop, and the seller only had one copy of this on picture disc anyway. He could only get hold of one, and I thought, oh good God, I could be there queuing up for ages, get in there and find some other buggers brought it. Although there was other stuff on Record Store Day, I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't really have come away with what I really wanted. So I found this on Discogs. It was brand new, still in the shrink. Obviously I've taken it out of the shrink, so I've listened to it. Listened to it earlier on today actually, first time. Yeah, found it on Discogs. To buy this, brand new, in the shrink, never opened, never played, and the postage and packaging was less than what the picture disc Record Store Day release would have cost. It would have cost me more. So yeah, I'm glad I went looking for it. Glad I found it on Discogs. People knock Discogs. I don't. I think it's bloody fantastic. okay, not as good as finding something you really want out in the wild, crate digging, but you can't fault Discogs for picking up those albums you just can't find anywhere. Brilliant. I'm happy. Like I've already mentioned, it's on clear vinyl. We'll quickly put it out that there was a little bit of a flyer in there for the Laura Logic album as well. She's released. There we are. Peepo. Clear vinyl. So yeah, really pleased as punch to have picked that up, whether it be on record store day or mail order or what. Next one again is a reissue, and I've got to consult the old notes because my memory's bloody terrible. Originally released in '69, compilation sampler type album, and then reissued on clear vinyl again in 2015. The Scatterlight, and this was by the Scatterlights, sort of old early version of the band. It has changed once or twice throughout the years. Obviously, people leave, people pass away, etc. This is a compilation of early stuff made under producer Duke Reid. Like I've already mentioned, 1969, and it's sort of that period when Jamaican R&B was coming to an end and early ska stuff was starting to take its place. Great compilation album to have. Some fantastic stuff on here. The where is it? The tune Eastern Standard Time is probably my favourite. That was covered by the Lee Thompson Ska Orchestra a few years ago on one of his albums. Of course, Lee Thompson, saxophone player with Madness. Okay. Some cracking albums down the side there for you to get hold of if you've got the time, the money and the patience. I'll have a quick look. It's on the Treasure Isle label. Grand old label of Jamaican ska, reggae, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yeah, clear vinyl. Really glad to get hold of a copy of this. The only ones I have seen in the past were old original copies, not in particularly good nick, and the people wanting damn good money for, which I wasn't prepared to pay out. But like I've said a few times in the past, reissues are a good, quick and easy way of getting into the whole genre. And if you want to go down the original route eventually, you can do. But in the meantime, you've got the reissues. Brilliant. They play just as well, just as good and clear as some of the old original stuff. Now, I did go back to the record shop I did a video on a few weeks ago, Rockabye Records in Oakham. There were albums you may have seen that I picked up on, but didn't bring home with me that day. And I always made a promise to myself I'd go back and pick up at least some of the ones I really wanted. And yes, I did go back. I came home with 3 albums. We'll get this one out of the way first. I've got to be careful how I hold this one up because I've had to sort of censor it. If you remember it from when I did the video in the shop, you'll know why. Yes, some boobs and a bit of bare buttock action on the back as yeah, it's in reggae time and it's on the Ember label. I wouldn't call it a reggae album as such. It's more soul, to be honest. And there is a couple of sort of ska reggae type tracks, but like I say, more soul. Still enjoyable. Still an enjoyable album. I liked it. Glad I went back for it. Yes. But like I say, I wouldn't. Well, I don't think I'll be able to get this one out without showing off this lady's assets. That's from 1970 on the Ember label. Maybe show the label another time. Okay. So yeah, glad I went back for that one. Let's put that down there. You went, well, that's slit, but you can't see anything. This is one album I really did want to go back for. It's an original. It's part of the Trojan Tighten Up series. There was 8 albums altogether. I think I've got 5 of them now. So yeah, hopefully be able to find the missing 3. This is an original pressing. It's on the older Trojan label. We'll have a look in a minute. Some cracking sort of ska reggae type albums on the back there, which you can again try to find, buy, collect if you've got the time, the money and the patience. Let's stretch this one out the sleeve. One thing I do like about this, it's got an original price sticker on here. 14 shillings and 6pence. This one is from 1969. Like I already mentioned, 8 albums in total in the series. And it's on this lovely old original Trojan label. Not the one with the actual Trojan you're probably more used to seeing. Yeah. Original Trojan label. Fantastic. In real fantastic condition as well. Normally these have been played to death and the sleeves have been bashed about and that. A lot of these compilation albums, these Trojan ones, were taken to parties and used and abused. And you don't generally find the sleeves and the album in really good condition. All right, this sleeve isn't perfect, it's not A1, but it will certainly do in a crisis. And as per usual, I can't get the bleeding thing back in the sleeve. Again, lots of cracking albums on the back there to buy, collect. Great album. Pleased as punch to get hold of that. Like I say, I think I only need 3 more, I think, before I've got the whole series. Brilliant. Love it. I did pick up one more album from the shop. Slade, Play It Loud, on the Polydor label. This is 1970 and it's Slade. It's their first studio album as Slade. Previous to this they released another album, but they were called Ambrose Slade back then. Yeah, Beginnings, the previous album was called, but like I say, they were known as Ambrose Slade. And I think that one's pretty tricky to find and quite expensive as well. But yeah, this is a good album. It's it's not what you expect from Slade. You're probably more used to hearing the there goes the outside sleeve. Like me, you're probably more used to hearing the glam rock type stuff. This is more I'd call sort of classic type rock, if that makes any sense. It's of the day, it's of the time period. On Polydor, again in fantastic condition. That classic sort of Polydor label a lot of us are used to. Yeah, really enjoyable, and that's another one chalked off my Slade once in their discography. I do have another Slade album down here actually, but that's going to be part of another video I'm sort of working on. There was a particular track on here. It was a bit strange. I thought, Dapple Rose. It's about a bloody horse. One man and his, or one band and his horse. Yeah, really pleased to get hold of that. Go back for that and get it. Slade. Play it loud, and they certainly do. Brilliant. Love a bit of Slade. Now I did get some VCLT from Berwickshire Mike, and it's been down here in the box for a while. I know it's from Mike because he sort of pre-warned me it was coming. I've opened the box already, but I haven't looked inside. And the other week on one of the live streams, I did mention I got some VCLT from Berwickshire Mike. And the lads there, like, oh, come on, show us it. I said, well, I've not even looked myself. I've opened it up, but I've not looked. We all like to do a bit of an unboxing video, don't we? So I kind of held it up, had my eyes closed like that, and I was fumbling in the box, and I pulled it out, and they were saying, oh no, turn it round this way, turn it round that way, just hold it a bit further up, so they could see what it was. And I didn't look. I managed to get it back in the box and put it down out the way. I have not looked in there, so I genuinely do not know what it is. So yeah, let's see if I can get my hands in there and put the, oh, good God. Really, I should just open my bloody eyes and oh, there. It all bloody unfolds and goodness knows what. I don't want to cause any damage to it. Let's just throw that down on the floor there. So I haven't got a clue. Trying to find which way up it goes. You can probably see and make out what it is. I haven't got a clue. Go ahead, we'll hold it up that way and take a chance. Oh, there we go. Live stiffs. And yeah, Mike said he ordered this direct from an online seller. That's brilliant. So I got a Stiffs album from the first time I visited Rockabye Records a good few weeks ago. So wow, actually, let's put that there a minute. I haven't put it away. I haven't filed it away. Excuse me if all you can see is my backside. There it is. Ooh. That was a stiff compilation. I've got few weeks ago. That's a really good compilation album. Really pleased I got hold of that. And wow, thank you very much, Mike. Let's it's in one of those sort of Blake type sleeves, I believe they're called. Sounds like you're opening a bag of potato chips or crisps. But wow, yeah. Let's put that there. There we go, there's the back. Enduring the Blockheads, Nick Lowe. I think Dave Edmonds got on here. Elvis Costello, Reckless Eric, Larry Wallace. Wow. Bless you, thank you very much, Mike. The good old Stiff. I don't know if it's under license to MFP. There's my favourite there. Mr. Ian Jury. God rest his soul. Nice sleeve, nice bright shiny sleeve. Ooh. Must be under license to MFP via Stiff. But I ain't moaning. Bloody fantastic. Nick Lowe's Last Chicken in the Shop. Yeah, I know the feeling. Her Reckless Eric and the New Rockets. Larry Wallace, Psychedelic Rowdies. Not familiar with them. I'm not really familiar with any of Nick Lowe's stuff. I know the name. I know the band. There goes the inner sleeve. Reckless Eric. Of course, I know Reckless. I know about Reckless Eric. Elvis Costello. I just don't know what to do with myself. Burt Bacharach, didn't he? Yeah, wrote that. Dusty Springfield, probably the most famous person to sing that, I would imagine. Wake Up and Make Love With Me, Enduring the Blockheads, Bill or Ricky Dickey, yeah. Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll, a load of them doing that. Bless you, Mike. Bless you very much. Thank you. That is really appreciated. And I don't know why people send me VCLT. I don't really feel deserving of any. But wow. That is brilliant. Again, cheers. Thank you very much, sir. And we just hold that one up again. I think there's one more of these to get actually, so I'll have to have a look out for that. Brilliant. Bless you, Mike. Thank you very much. Really appreciated. There we go, old Elvis Costello in the back, I presume that is, isn't it? Brilliant. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for choosing to tune in. I'm going to have my usual struggle now, trying to get these bloody things back in the sleeves. So yeah, I hope there was something there of any interest to you. I'm torn between going fishing tomorrow or just popping over to Rockabye Records again. We'll see. Or I might even go car boot sale at Huntington again, see what I can pick up. So yeah, again, bless you, Mike. Really appreciate it, sir. Really appreciate it. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you again soon. Cheerio. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, up.